How often do you look at your tires? Do you really know what you're looking for? Or are you just checking to make sure they aren't flat? For most of us, I believe the latter is true. We're always late or in a hurry for something, and we end up skipping on our regular monthly maintenance. In fact, that regular monthly maintenance probably ends up turning into more of a quarterly, if not annual, stop in by the local Firestone or Quick Lube to get our fluids changed and our tires rotated and inspected. Wouldn't it be nice to take just a few minutes of your time and to be able to check your tires yourself? Taking just a few minutes and checking on your tires could prevent the unnecessary blowout at highway speeds, which could lead to something very, very dangerous. Hello, my name is Stuart, and today I'm going to talk to you about inspecting your tires. The first thing we want to do is to inspect the tire sidewall. Now, as you can see on this tire, it's showing a little bit of wear on the tread. But the first thing we're going to do is inspect the sidewall. What we're looking for is any dry rot that has occurred on the sidewall. Dry rot usually does not occur until about 2 years. Long exposure to the sun and to the elements, hot environment, cold environment, can speed this up. Dry rot is going to look like small cracks in the tire where the rubber is starting to separate and crack. Let's check our other tire. On this one, you can see that it's also in pretty good shape. No dry rot, no cracking of the rubber itself. Next, let's go ahead and move on to the tread. Now, it's pretty simple to check your tread. I would venture to say that most of us probably have some loose change either in our pocket most of the time or actually in the car. I'm going to show you how to check tire tread depth using both a penny and a quarter. Now, to make it a little bit easier, I've gone ahead and printed out what a penny and a quarter looks like, so we're not having to concentrate on this little guy right here. With your penny, you want to insert the penny into the tire tread. As long as you can see the top of President Lincoln's head, you know you have at least 2 30-seconds tread remaining, just like this. You're going to insert the tread, and as long as you see the top of President Lincoln's head, you know you have at least 2 30-seconds tread. And that's all we have on this tire. This tire is what I would consider a spare tire. It's really not roadworthy. Now, you can take it a step further and use a quarter. Now, using a quarter, you're going to do pretty much the same thing. You're going to stick the quarter in with President Washington's head down, and as long as the top of President Washington's head is exposed, you have at least 4 30-seconds tread remaining. Now, as you can see on this tire, we have quite a bit more tread. And President Washington's head, the top of it is not exposed. So we know we have at least 4 30-seconds tread remaining. Now, notice how I move around. You want to do that. You want to check at least every 15 inches all the way around the tire. Now, I know this sounds like a lot to do and can be a hassle, but this is going to make sure that you understand that you're not having premature wear, or your tire's not out of balance, or your car's not out of alignment. Other signs that this could be happening is you're going to feel some pretty good vibration at highway speeds as well. Now, we'll go back to the penny and take it one step further. On the back side of your penny, you've got the Lincoln Memorial. You're going to turn it upside down, and as long as you can still see the top of the Lincoln Memorial, you have at least 6 30-seconds tread remaining. So we'll go back to our penny, and we'll insert it in here. And with this particular tire, we have 6 30-seconds tread in some places and not in the others. Well, why is that? Well, we have improper tread wear on this particular tire, either from poor alignment or the tire was out of balance. Now, it's important that you understand the different types of, or the different depths of the tread. With this tire only having 2 30-seconds tread remaining, that's okay for a spare or to get you by for a little while, but you really should consider getting in and getting that tire changed out. Once you start getting down to just having a small amount of tread left, the tire is no longer able to functionally channel water out of the way. Well, since water cannot be compressed, when you drive over the water, it's just going to raise or float or hydroplane your vehicle. Okay? Now we move on to this one. This one does have a little bit more. If I was in a very wet environment, I would still consider this tire pretty good. Okay, but for your more wet conditions, if you're using President Washington and you've only got 4 30-seconds tread remaining, you should probably think about changing that tire out too, because 4 seconds tread is really not enough to effectively channel water out of the way. Now, if you're in an environment up north where you get a lot of snow, using the penny, the backside, the Lincoln Memorial trick, that really does not have enough tread for an area that has a lot of snow. 6 30-seconds tread is not considered enough to get good traction in the snow. So there you go. You've got a couple different ways to effectively check out a tire just using some spare change. No need to take it in and have somebody, pay somebody to do it. Nothing fancy to it. You're just going to be going through and checking it with just loose change. Do this at least once a month, and I think you're going to be all right. In conclusion, I hope you have found this speech both informative and helpful. Remember, just a few minutes a month can save you the wasted time spent on the side of the road in the event of a flat caused by a bad tire. Thanks.